Joseph was a young man full of dreams and aspirations. His father Jacob loved him more than his other sons, showing a special affection that was evident to everyone. To show his deep love and favoritism, Jacob gave Joseph a magnificent coat of many colors, a symbol of his unique place in the family. Joseph wore it with pride, feeling the warmth of his father's love every time he put it on. Life in Canaan was simple and pastoral. Joseph helped his family by watching over the sheep with his brothers, learning the ways of the land. Joseph was different from his brothers. He had a gentle heart and a thoughtful nature that set him apart. Jacob saw this goodness and often shared his wisdom with Joseph, guiding him with love and care. As Joseph grew, he began to have vivid dreams that felt important and significant, dreams that seemed to carry messages. He believed that through these dreams God was speaking to him about the future, revealing a destiny that awaited him. In one particularly striking dream, Joseph saw his family binding sheaves of grain in the field. His sheaf stood tall and upright, while his brothers' sheaves gathered around and bowed down to his. In another dream, the sun, moon, and 11 stars bowed to him, symbolizing something even greater. These dreams hinted at a great destiny, a future that was both mysterious and promising, waiting to unfold. Joseph was excited by his dreams and shared them with his brothers. He told them about the sheaves of grain and how theirs bowed to his. His brothers did not like what they heard. Their jealousy grew, fueled by their father's special love for Joseph and his colorful coat. One day, Jacob sent Joseph to find his brothers tending the flocks. When they saw him coming, they plotted against him. Most wanted to kill him, but Reuben, the oldest, suggested throwing him into a pit instead. They grabbed Joseph, tore off his coat, and threw him into a deep, dark pit. Joseph cried out, but they did not listen. While Joseph was in the pit, his brothers saw a group of Ishmaelite traders. Judah suggested selling Joseph to the traders instead of killing him. The brothers agreed, seeing it as a way to get rid of Joseph and make money. They sold Joseph for 20 pieces of silver. The traders took Joseph to Egypt, far from his home and father. Joseph was now a slave with an uncertain future. Even in this terrible time, God was with Joseph and had a plan for him. In Egypt, Joseph was sold to Potiphar, the captain of Pharaoh's guard. This was a significant change for Joseph, who had been his father's favorite son. Now he found himself in a foreign land, surrounded by unfamiliar faces and customs. Joseph worked hard and was honest, and the Lord was with him. His diligence and integrity did not go unnoticed. He quickly gained a reputation for being trustworthy and capable. Potiphar saw that everything Joseph did was successful and put him in charge of his household. Under Joseph's management, Potiphar's household flourished, and everything ran smoothly. But trouble came when Potiphar's wife wanted Joseph to do wrong with her. She repeatedly tried to seduce him, but Joseph remained steadfast in his principles. Joseph refused, staying true to God and his master. He knew that giving in would be a betrayal of both his faith and his duty. Angered, Potiphar's wife lied, accusing Joseph of trying to harm her. Her false accusations were driven by her wounded pride and desire for revenge. Potiphar believed her and threw Joseph into prison. Despite his innocence, Joseph found himself in a dark and grim place, far from the life he had known. Even in prison, the Lord was with Joseph, and he found favor with the warden. His unwavering faith and positive attitude shone through, even in the bleakest of circumstances. Joseph was put in charge of the other prisoners and managed the prison affairs. His leadership and organizational skills were evident, and he earned the respect of both the prisoners and the guards. Even in prison, God did not forget Joseph. Despite the harsh conditions and the loneliness, Joseph remained faithful and hopeful, trusting in God's plan for his life. Two of Pharaoh's servants, the cupbearer and the baker, were imprisoned and had troubling dreams. These dreams left them anxious and seeking answers, desperate for some form of hope or clarity. Joseph, with God's help, interpreted their dreams. He provided them with the insight they needed, showing that even in the darkest places, God's wisdom and guidance were present. The cupbearer was restored to his position, but the baker was executed just as Joseph had interpreted. This turn of events highlighted the accuracy of Joseph's gift. Joseph asked the cupbearer to remember him and mention him to Pharaoh, but he forgot. Joseph remained in prison, feeling abandoned yet still holding on to his faith. 2 years later, Pharaoh had troubling dreams that no one could interpret. These dreams disturbed him greatly, causing unrest in the palace as his wise men failed to provide answers. The cupbearer finally remembered Joseph and spoke of him to Pharaoh. Joseph was brought before Pharaoh, a moment that would change his life forever. Joseph interpreted Pharaoh's dreams, predicting 7 years of plenty, followed by 7 years of famine. His wisdom and insight impressed Pharaoh and his court. Impressed by Joseph's abilities, Pharaoh made him the second most powerful man in Egypt. Joseph's rise to power was swift and remarkable. Joseph's dreams began to come true as he saved Egypt from famine. His strategic planning and foresight ensured that the nation was well prepared for the difficult years ahead. His brothers came to Egypt to buy food and bowed before him, not recognizing him. This fulfilled the dreams Joseph had as a young boy, where his brothers bowed to him. After testing them, Joseph revealed himself, leading to tears and forgiveness. The emotional reunion was a testament to the power of forgiveness and family bonds. Jacob and his whole family came to Egypt, and Joseph saved his family. The family was reunited and settled in Egypt, where they thrived under Joseph's protection. God turned all the bad into good, showing his faithfulness. Through Joseph's trials and triumphs, God's plan unfolded, bringing restoration and hope.